Okay, so here we go. This is the star of the show, the lead vocal. Spend most of my time EQing the lead vocal. I mean, as well as a kick and snare and bass guitars. I guess I'm spending a lot of time. If a gun was put to my head and said you need to spend the most time on something, it probably would be the lead vocal. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. Can you imagine what the first thing I did? Absolutely roll off there, high pass filter, so at 92 at 18 dB an octave. And then we go through on some of these other areas. This is kind of the warmth at 3.2. Let's have a listen to that.
Daily I'm dying, daily you're bringing me back to life.
So a little bump right there.
Daily I'm offering myself as a living sacrifice.
I just want to add a little bit there. You definitely want to be careful around 1K. It's a very, very busy frequency range here. A little bit of high end on there as well.
I'm dying, daily you're bringing me
and that can bring up
back
some of the breathiness of there, and then some sheen around 9.2. You can see that the amount of boost, you can get a little more, you can give things a little bit more gain the higher you go. Certainly I would not get away with adding 4 dB around the mid-range there. It would get very kind of harsh. So have a listen to this and we'll A-B it.
Daily I'm dying,
so that's flat.
Daily you're bringing me back to life.
I'll keep it bypassed and I'll bring it in.
Daily I'm offering myself as a living sacrifice.
One of the things I hear first thing is that warmth. Boy, without that boost there, the vocal would end up sounding pretty thin. Now let's go over to the background vocal. And from memory, this was a female, and there's a bit of a harmony right here. So let's actually just listen to that one first. And look, it's very similar to, in fact, I think I might have just done a copy over there. I could probably, because it's a female, I could bring her up just a little bit there, and let's have a listen to that. It sounds like.
This is worship. You bring peace, you bring life.
Okay, so let's bring the two together.
You bring change, darkness drowns in your light.
Okay, so let's listen to everything together and see how this is sounding.
When you reign, when you reign. Jesus, I long for the day you return to make all things new. I look to the heavens, hoping the sun will come shining through. And we will worship, we will praise and see you face to face. When you reign, you bring peace, you bring life, you bring change. Darkness drowns in your light. When you reign, all bow down at the sound.
So I'm pretty pleased with the mix in terms of the EQ. I could definitely be working on some of this blending, and this really does need a lot of work in terms of the dynamics. Again, if you really, really want to learn a lot about compression, limitings, and gates, check out the masterclass on compressors, limiters, and gates, available at ProAudioDVDs.com as well.